Presented this Tuesday to Real Madrid supporters and the press, Kylian Mbappé spoke fluently in Spanish in front of the club's fans and journalists. An impressive mastery that the French team striker has been preparing for many years. While many high school and middle school students enjoy their vacations and can put aside their language courses, Kylian Mbappé will resume working on perfecting his Spanish after signing with Real Madrid. Presented in grand style at the Bernabeu on Tuesday, the French striker was cheered by the Marine club supporters and already impressed with his command of Spanish. Whether a language prodigy, bilingual from birth, or simply a diligent student, the new Galactico star has made a strong impression even before starting with his new team. "I started in middle school. I wasn't the best in middle school, but in Spanish, yes, I was quite good because I had the dream of playing for Real Madrid," said the captain of the French team during his press conference. "If you arrive in a country, it's easier to integrate." Private lessons for several years. A fan of Real since childhood, Kylian Mbappé had made signing with Madrid one of his career goals as a professional. Before realizing this dream, the 25-year-old Frenchman worked hard to speak the language of Cervantes as well as possible. From his training days in Monaco, he showed particular dedication during Spanish classes. This demonstrated his ambition to play for a club like Real, or rather, for Real. Since joining PSG in 2017, Kylian Mbappé has also taken regular Spanish lessons with a private tutor to prepare for his future career and the anticipated move to Real Madrid. Mbappé often spoke Spanish at PSG letters if the Spanish lessons weren't enough. Kylian Mbappé took advantage of the international nature of the Paris Saint-Germain locker room to speak with Spanish speakers. In recent seasons in Paris, his best friend was the right-back Achraf Hakimi. Although an international Moroccan, the defender was born and raised in Spain before being trained at Real. Alongside him, Kylian Mbappé was able to speak Spanish. The same goes for many other players who passed through Paris, like Fabian Ruiz, Keylor Navas, Pablo Sarabia, Sergio Ramos, Carlos Soler, Sergio Rico, Marco Asensio, Leandro Paredes, Lionel Messi, and even Neymar, who played for years at Barca before signing with PSG. Facing the press on Tuesday, the Frenchman also highlighted the importance of Spanish-speaking coaches during his time at the Parisian club. "My Spanish is good, but I can improve it with everyday vocabulary. These are things I still need to learn, but I think speaking Spanish every day will help me improve," continued the Blues and Real striker. "Then I had Spanish coaches like Luis Enrique or those who speak Spanish like Mauricio Pochettino, and many teammates who helped me speak it. I'm not afraid to speak and make mistakes if we saw during an altercation with Jordi Alba in 2021 that he already knew a few Spanish curses. The new number 9 of Real has worked hard since then. Comfortable with languages in middle school, he also impressed English speakers with his level during a recent interview. The striker has worked hard and doesn't intend to stop there. "I think I'm not afraid to speak and make mistakes. That's how you learn," Kylian Mbappé finally said during his first appearance before journalists as a Real player. "And in the future, if I make mistakes, or if I do things wrong, it's better if people tell me. I have no problem with that. I want to improve as quickly as possible." In addition to having a knack for foreign languages, Kylian Mbappé has worked diligently to master them. Ultimately, all he needs is a stay in Spain to become perfectly bilingual. With his signing with Real Madrid this summer, that should be settled soon. And if it turns out to be a bit more complicated than expected, the other French players in the Marine locker room, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and Ferland Mendy will be there to help him integrate.